In this final session, we'll look into the key takeaways from Agile and Hybrid Project Management, where we will summarize the let's say the key points, benefits that we can get from Agile and Hybrid Project Management. So, over the course of this module, we have explored different Agile practices, different frameworks. Also, we looked into the hybrid approaches and the PMI recommended strategies. So, in this video, we'll revisit these best practices and compare agile and hybrid methodologies and leave you with an actionable insights to apply into your projects. And to start with the best practices in agile project management. So, agile project management thrives on customer um, adaptability and continuous value with having a continuous feedback and adaptability. And by prioritizing the customer value and integrating continuous feedback, teams can deliver high impact results. Also, one of these key best practices to implement and to have is the flexibility, which is critical in managing these evolving requirements, while performance metrics like velocity, cumulative flow diagrams guide a continuous improvements. So these practices collectively enable a successful agile project execution. The best practices when we talked about hybrid project management. So, hybrid project management bridges the gap between the predictive and adaptive methodologies by leveraging the strength of both approaches. And the teams can manage complex projects with greater precision. It's essential to align the hybrid strategy with the organizational objectives and customize the model based on project complexity. Also team dynamics and stakeholder requirements. So we looked into how the combination can happen. We talked about the benefits of combining both agile and predictive waterfall into one hybrid project management model. We talked about the importance of aligning the project strategies with the organizational goals and to tailor the hybrid model to project specific needs. Let's now look into the PMI recommended agile approaches. So, PMI disciplined agile framework. As we talked before, it empowers the teams to tailor agile practices to their unique contexts, fostering the flexibility and innovation. And PMI also underscores the importance of value delivery, of advocating the adaptive processes over the rigid adherence to a single methodology. And this approach promotes an iterative learning and collaborative collaboration. This approach promotes an iterative learning and collaboration, enabling the teams to excel in dynamic environments. When we looked at the key comparison here between agile and hybrid methodologies, agile methodologies excels in environment with rapidly changing requirements and strong focus on customer needs. Maybe like software companies, IT departments who have a continuous feedback on these features prioritization, these software releases that it can work. So agile were made specifically for agile for software, but later it's been adapted by other types of projects to get its benefit. And contracts, on the other hand, hybrid approaches are better suited for complex projects requiring both adaptive and flexible structured planning. And both of these methodologies rely heavily on collaboration, effective communication, and active stakeholder engagement to succeed. We also looked at some of these lessons from the case studies that highlighted the successful agile and hybrid implementation, which required a tailoring practices to fit the organizational culture and the project needs. We also talked about overcoming the resistance to change, which is one of these common challenges when dealing with agile and hybrid projects, but also effective communication and leadership as the key enablers that can drive the acceptance of these methodologies. Lastly, a focus on continuous improvement to ensure that the methodologies evolve to meet the future challenges. Here are the final thoughts on agile methodologies. So, agile methodologies have um, revolutionized the project management by fostering the innovation, collaboration, and adaptability. Agile thrives in past or fast-paced environments where the customer needs are top priority. However, constant success depends on deep commitment to agile principles such as iterative delivery and continuous feedback and learning. Here are the final thoughts on hybrid methodologies. So, hybrid methodologies combines the strength of predictive and adaptive approaches, providing the flexibility for diverse project environments while offering let's say the flexibility. Hybrid models requires a careful planning to balance the structure and adaptability. As a stakeholder alignment is critical to ensure the project goals are met without sacrificing the agility. Here are the key insights that were collected from PMI Agile Practice Guide. So, PMI Agile Practice Guide emphasizes the importance of flexibility and tailoring methodologies to a specific project context. It highlights the need for value driven delivery and team empowerment and collaboration. Agile is presented as part of broader toolkit demonstrating its relevance in both of the traditional and modern project management. And to summarize our session today, we looked into agile and hybrid methodologies, which offer unique benefits catering to distinct project needs. And PMI's comprehensive guidance ensure that these approaches can be tailored for the maximum effectiveness. And regardless of the methodology, collaboration, adaptability, and commitment to deliver a value remains the cornerstone of successful project management.